Can a nation be held accountable for genocide by an international court? This question is at the heart of South Africa's case against Israel at the International Court of Justice, or ICJ. The case, filed by the African National Congress, accuses Israel of genocide in its war on Gaza. This is a rare step, even in the tumultuous world of international relations. The ANC has long maintained a pro-Palestinian stance, a legacy left by the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. South Africa's support for the Palestinian cause has sparked solidarity marches and protests in the country. However, the ANC-led government also faced accusations of hypocrisy for ignoring international court orders in the past. On the other hand, Israel vehemently disputes the genocide claims and argues that its actions comply with international law. The highest legal body of the United Nations, the ICJ, was tasked with issuing a provisional order for Israel to end its campaign. The potential significance of this case was tremendous, but it was also clear that it would take years to reach a final ruling. Then came the day of reckoning. On January 26, 2024, at the Peace Palace in The Hague, the seat of the court, the ICJ delivered its order. The session was held under the presidency of Judge Joan E. Donoghue. The court ordered Israel to take measures to prevent and punish direct incitement of genocide in the Gaza Strip. It was a ruling that created international legal obligations for Israel. The court also took note of a number of statements made by senior Israeli officials, particularly Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, who had ordered a complete siege of Gaza and referred to the troops fighting against human animals. The ICJ recognized the Palestinians' right to be protected from acts of genocide. It noted that the military operation conducted by Israel had resulted in a large number of deaths and injuries, as well as massive destruction of homes, the forcible displacement of the majority of the population, and extensive damage to civilian infrastructure. The court cited a statement by senior UN official Martin Griffiths, who said, "Gaza has become a place of death and despair. Now, Israel must report to the court within a month on what it is doing to uphold the order to prevent acts of genocide in Gaza." The ICJ's rulings are legally binding, but enforcement is left to the international community. Israel cannot appeal the ruling, but it can choose whether or not to abide by it. The UN Security Council could vote to require Israel to abide by the measures, but the US may veto such a resolution. The international community would be responsible for enforcing any measures ordered by the ICJ. This case marks a significant moment in international law and relations. It demonstrates the power and limitations of the ICJ, the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the ongoing struggle for justice and accountability on the global stage.